Hello and welcome to today's video. So now we take our final look through the vintage paperback collection that I bought recently, and this time it's the second batch of those lovely vintage Pan books that I got. Now there's 4 more boxes to go through, and if you've watched the last video I'm sure you've been absolutely delighted to see some of the goodies that have been turning up, and certainly there's some great stuff in there that was not in my collection. So I personally am over the moon with this little lot. So anyway, let's look at that second batch of Pan books right now. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Right then, so part 2 of the Great Pan unboxing. Now there's actually this one little box here, and there's 4 more massive boxes, so I think I'll just get this one unpacked and we can see what we can see. So this has got a few X series in, which we haven't seen yet, have we? So that's quite cool, and that's actually a modern one. So what we're going to do, similar to last time, it's got a few more modern books in here. What we'll do, we'll go through them and I'll split them into the respective series and then file them away in the main run here, box by box basically. So let's have a look through this first one here then. So let's see, we got Murderers in the House, that's a giant. Sorry, that's a great, and this is a giant. This is the first giant we've seen, and that's because it's got the X on the spine there. So a great and a giant. Those are a couple of numbered ones as well. So this box seems to be a bit of a mishmash. Those are both giants. So there's the very first Pan book of horror stories, the iconic series that Pan launched. Fantastic stuff. And look at this, this is actually a rogue panther that slipped into the collection. Don't know how that happened. So it's a numbered one. Those are quite a nice, underrated series, is the Ghost Book series, edited by Cynthia Athquis. And those 2 are X's. So interestingly, we're getting a few X's. A Woman of Bangkok. Now this one's an E. And that's because this was 7 and 6. So as I said before, the difference in the series number was just down to the price. So an e-book I'll put down there. That was a numbered only series. That's another modern Pan one. Not sure what that's doing in there. It's an X. That's an X. And that's an X. Okay. Another big thick X book. That's a G, White Rabbit. And those are, that's another G. So some of these we have already seen in this collection. So there is definitely a few doubles. Maybe this was his box of doubles, I don't know. Some of them I don't recognise. I guess it'll all make sense once we get them sorted. It's a numbered one. X. Remember that one, that's a really nice, that's Elizabeth Taylor there on the front. And James Bond, Spy Love Me. Numbered series. This is a different number again, this is the M series. So these are X's, those 2 piles, that's an E, and this one is an M for Pan Major. And this is the 5-shilling one. Really nice copy of John Fowles' The Collector. And those are all X books. Certainly going to be filling in a few gaps in my collection here. Well, there's another, see, we've definitely, that's Pan number 1. And we've definitely seen a copy of that already, haven't we? So that's going to be a double. It's a later Pan book by the look of it. That's a G. Down there, another G, and that one over there. So just a handful more. This is another M, Patricia Highsmith, A Woodhouse is an M series, but without a series number, but I'll keep that one because it's Woodhouse. And that one's a numbered series. Brilliant. So, a little box, that one, but fun all the same. Got some interesting books in there, so I'm going to file those away, and then we'll do box number 2. Okay, so one thing I should have done at the start, really, was just show you what we did in part 1. So, there's like a little aerial view. So the books on the right there are all the numbered series, including the ones we've just done. Then the ones at the back on the left-hand side are the Great Pans, the G's and GPs. The ones in front of it are the X's with, let's see, the Spy Love Me. And the ones to the left there are the other series that we've done. So that's the way that it looked after 4.5 boxes. So now these were also pulled out of the last lot. This is just an old postcard. Now these ones here are in actual fact the very earliest Pan books. So Pan started by producing hardbacks. So it was these 3. A Christmas Carol, Scenes of London Life, and Diary of a Nobody. And Diary of a Nobody came with red and orange boards. So there's a couple of variations of that one. So that's quite nice that you've got both variations in there. And then they also did these 3. So this is the first 3 paperbacks. They're unnumbered. It's got the Pan logo designed by Mervyn Peake. And they're very, very nice. So thought I'd show you those now while they're here. So they would be the unnumbered Pans. And then we're on to our next box. So once again, it looks like these are later ones, although straight away on top is Casino Royale, which is one of the numbered ones. So anyway, we'll get these all out and then work our way through to see if these are, what series these are all from. They look like a bit of a mixture. Certainly quite dusty, this box, by the look of it. They've probably been here a long, long time. As I said, although there's some great books in here, there's also a lot of cleaning involved. That is going to be the price you pay for having such a great collection that's been in storage so long, is the fact that the books are going to need a bit of a clean up. But that's all right. Gives me a chance to go through them and enjoy them again. Alright, let's get this box out of the way. There we are, and we'll start going through these. So this initial batch here, these are all numbered only series again. Let me angle the camera down a little bit there so you can see what's going on. So those are numbered. That's a Great Pan. Pretty sure that's a Great Pan as well. Oh no, number 412, there we are. We put it inside, that's handy. These are all numbered ones. And certainly some of these we may have already seen, because these may be doubles from the collection. But that's all right. Early Robert Heinlein there. Just going to move, so looking a little dark, I'm just going to move the light around a little bit. Hopefully that's improved the situation slightly. So amazingly, these are all numbered only Pans again. He must have had near a full collection, I'm thinking. which means at the time we've been through them, I should also have a near full set with a bit of luck. Yep, they're all numbered only series. Just move those over there. Ready to start another pile. And that's the second coldest book. That's actually a great pan. Oh, and there's an X. It's a classic book by Colin Wilson. I actually got to meet Colin Wilson at a signing in the 90s, and I got my copy of that signed in my normal, it's a nice one, normal unboxing series. We haven't actually got that far yet. Oh, Zane Grey. These are all numbered ones. Yep, they're all numbered. Let's put another pile here. Nice one, that. M.R. James. More ghost stories of an antiquary. 1G there. It's interesting. Looks almost, it's a PEF cover, but it looks almost photorealistic, doesn't it? It's got a bit of writing on the front there, but we won't mind. Beggars cannot be choosers. More G's there. Last little pile over this side. Just the 1G, which is that one. And these are all numbered only. Over this side now, so we've got that nice copy of Casino Royale. We'll leave that one on top, because that's a really nice one. A few of these have got the big 10 with a cross on. That's a bit of a shame, but they may have come from a particular source, you know, and they all were marked. Last little stack from this box. Lots of great pans this time round, wasn't there? But I can't believe how many more numbered ones there were. I thought we pretty much had them all, so that was quite a surprise. Well, there we are. Another really nice little haul of books. We've still amazingly got 3 more boxes of pans to get through. Anyway, I'll go and dig the next box out. Right then, so just 3 more boxes left to do, and I'm rapidly running out of table space. However, I shall soldier on. I think we've just got enough room. So it's actually in a B format one there in the T series. And look at this, Zardos, the film tie-in. What great taste this chap had, eh? So let's get this box unloaded. Let's see what we shall see. Goldfinger. That's interesting, that Goldfinger's got like an ABC 4 shilling on. That's unusual, isn't it? It's a first print. I've not seen that sort of variation before. I wonder if that meant ABC Cinemas, maybe? To be sold in ABC Cinemas? That will probably make sense, you know. That might need a bit of looking up on the James Bond collectors' websites, of which there are a few. But there's some very, very good ones with Pam books on. Some great stuff coming out here. There we are. Pull the box away. Right then, let's get this little lot sorted. So, those are all G's. There's an X, look at that. X number 6, look how thick it is. So G and X. Another X. There's a G's. It's a copy of Goldfinger. These are all G's. Another X. These are all G's. These are also all G's. As are these. These are all G's. Saint. Doctor No. Great one, that, isn't it? Classic. There's the very first X. X number 1. And the rest are G's. So these very much are some later ones in the Pan run. These are probably just ones that he picked up by the by, a bit like me. Concentrate on the early ones. So there's the first Flashman. That's a T, and that's a T as well. And Zardos, which is a modern one. So we'll keep those sort of separate over there. So this big thick one again is another big X. And then these are all G's. Kurak again. Another X. And the rest are G's. Some lovely PEF covers we're seeing today. Yeah, these are all G's as well. G, it's an X, another X, another X, Jungle Book. And these are G's. One X there. An M, Dustin Hoffman, Mia Farrow movie. And a G. Nice little stack. These are all G's again. It's another Kurak. Don't recognise that one. It's nice, the Beatles. From Russia with Love. All of these are G's. Nice little pile. All G's again. Amazing. What a box that was. Loads of good stuff in there. Awesome. Right, let me get that all sorted. Okay, so box number 13 in total. So the penultimate box, and box number 8 out of 9 for the Pan books. So here we go again. So let's just get them all emptied again, and then we'll see what we shall see. See what delights await us in this box. I gotta admit, it is a phenomenal collection, you have to say. It's probably as big as my Pan collection anyway. So the fact that I've got this many again means I'm certainly a lot of the series are going to be very close to being finished in my own collection. Plus I'm going to have a nice amount of doubles to trade on, which is great. Great news. Always use a few extra paperbacks to trade with fellow collectors. Just a cursory, it does appear to be some of the slightly later M series in this box, which is all cool. Pan majors. Okie doke. Right then, so same thing again. Let's get these sort of angled down. So this is a giant. These three are great pans. And that's a major, that major. Big thick ones. Another one, major. An X. And then a great. Oh, look at that. How dare that one. That's not from these. Somehow that one slipped through the net. That's a good one. Very good. Good book by Colin Wilson, that one. Yeah, so some of these are actually quite big, thick books, so it makes them fairly easy to go through. Oh, there's that one by Richard Chopping. He was the chap who designed all the James Bond jackets in the 60s. Not all of them. He didn't do the very first couple, but you know, the sort of iconic ones. He was the designer. He's also an author. And this box has proven to be quite a mixture of great pans, giant pans, and pan majors, which is cool. A few of these definitely don't recognise, definitely haven't got them myself, so they will be welcome additions to the collection. And there will definitely be some doubles. So as I said before, if you are in the market for doing some trades for ones that I might be needing, or if you just want to buy some outright, just hit me up, and obviously I'll see what we can do, see if we can come to an agreement. I know there's plenty of people who collect pan books. In the UK and abroad. So if you have come across something in here and you think, oh, I've got to have that, do please, another copy of Goldfinger, do please give me a shout, because we might be able to come to an agreement. I'll be spending hours and hours cleaning these, getting them all up to ship shape, and then I'm going to take them up to my own collection, and there's the first ever pan major, get them up into my own collection and see which are the better copies, and obviously do a little swap round, as anyone would, and then what's left is going to be going on the open market. So you've got till I get round to cleaning them to hit me up, which is going to take at least a month or so from the time you're looking at this video. Probably something that I'm going to be doing over the next several months, because there's just so much of it to get through. I'll be starting with the numbered only series, so they're the ones to concentrate on first. Another copy of that one. There we are. Another box sorted, and it was pretty easy, wasn't it? Great pans, pan giants, and the majors. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, some great stuff there. Look at the table. It's almost full. It's a sea, literally a sea of pan books. Brilliant. Let me get these filed away, and then we've got our last box to do. So here we go, the final box. I have to say, I'm almost exhausted. I'm booked down, you could say. However, there's a lovely copy of Live and Let Die on the top. That sort of renews your interest a bit. So let's dig these out. The last box to go through. There's certainly been some amazing pans in here. I mean, just terrific. Really, really delighted to have been able to get these. It will, however, or it's going to take months to get the whole lot processed and sorted. I mean, that's as simple as that. It's just going to take a long, long time. So not something I'm going to rush. I'm going to savor the process. All the ones that I've not already shown on my channel, i.e. new additions, will be featured in a new video of like latest pickups. But this is almost like the ultimate pickup video, isn't it? I mean, flipping heck. I won't need to be doing one of those for a while. In fact, all book buying is on hold until such time as I've made a bit of space and shifted some of these. There we are. The last box is emptied. Right. Okay then, so same thing again. Let's split them into their respective series. So, these are all great pans. Yep, and those are all great pans as well. Just make sure you can see these. Yeah, maybe this is a great pan box. Who can tell? Lovely cover, that one. Yeah, they're all great pans as well. As are all of these. David Niven there and Doris Day. Yeah, these are all great pans. So this looks like the great pan box by the look of it, which will make things quite easy, won't it? Except I haven't quite got enough space for another pile of great pans on the table. Alas, the book that my friend Tim needed. Tim runs the pan collector's website, ticket.net. Fantastic website. He's got every pan published of a vintage variety pictured on his website. And it's a fantastic resource if you are a collector. Now, Tim is just after X705, which is the third junior pan crossword puzzle book. And I was dearly hoping that there would be a copy in here today that I could give him completely gratis to put him out of his misery. But sadly, there was no junior crossword books at all in here. So he is sadly out of luck. But I would have happily given him that one to finish his set. But if you do ever come across a junior pan book of crosswords, X705, there's someone I know who will be very, very happy to take it off your hands. Live and Let Die. Nice copy of that one as well. Let's see if he's a first. One of the better Bond novels. I mean, I love them all, don't get me wrong, but I do like the adaptation of Live and Let Die. Aspects of it were reused in the movie License to Kill. Yeah, so these have all been great pans. No other series at all. Nice western. We've seen a few nice sort of westerns, haven't we? We must have seen every Saint Brook pan published. Oh, there's another nice one. Diamonds Are Forever. Pan's first million seller. Should we see if Diamonds Are Forever is a first as well? It is, yeah, 1958. Well, I've got to say, I'm going to need a darn good sit down after going through this lot. It's been an epic couple of days sorting it and filming it. But I hope it's all been worth it, and I hope you really enjoyed these videos. If you have, I would encourage you to if you wouldn't mind sharing these collection videos on your social media. It really does sort of spread the word out to people who may not have come across the channel before. And I am doing my best to try and grow it as best I can. Last few. There we are. Wowee. Amazing. That's the last box unboxed. Brilliant. So there we go. That wraps it up. So what you're looking at is approximately 800 to 900 vintage pan books. And boy, don't they look lovely. Brilliant. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this 3-part unboxing. It's certainly been a lot of fun, and I've definitely enjoyed it myself. What a treat, eh? What an absolute treat. So look out for more from this collection in future videos. So if you have enjoyed it today, do please give the video a thumbs up. Do please consider subscribing if you haven't already for regular vintage paperback and pan book content. And I shall look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.